Hey guys, look, probably yes, it was yesterday. It was yesterday, as a matter of fact. But I was driving down the road and I saw that a little small deer, like tiny, had been hit, and it was in the middle of the road, and it was in the process of dying. And I just drove by and thought, oh my goodness, man, this is terrible. Things suffering as such. It looked like it went ahead and passed away. I mean, honestly, like that was just kind of maybe it was even muscle memory of sorts, but it was gonna die, no doubt about it. But anyway, I drove by and I thought to myself, I thought, man, my goodness, it's one thing, man, to have a little deer sausage and stuff, man, when they're grown and things and all that. But man, to see something so innocent, you see them on the side of the road, and granted, they get me ticked off sometimes because I hit the bigger ones. All right, I hit the bigger ones sometimes. They tear up my vehicle and things and get me ticked off. And certainly, I love a little deer sausage and a little deer steak every once in a while to eat. But here's the thing, man, those little ones, man, that messed me up. I was like, golly, man, didn't even get a chance to get out there and have a good time. Didn't even get a chance to go out there and live a little bit. Just to kind of be running across the road, maybe even with mom and dad, and just kind of running across the road and seeing what's going on, and pow, bang, gone. Now, I don't make light of that. I mean, that was kind of odd to see such a little one. But then I thought to myself, man, if I can have so much, feeling and emotion for such a little deer, you'd think I would for children. And I do. I do. I think a culture ought to. We're seeing so many horrible things happen to children around this world. We're seeing so many horrible things happen to children in our own country, in our own state, even in our own county. It's happening. And I'm not just talking about physical abuse where they beat them up or anything like that. I'm talking about Christians everywhere ought to be standing up against sex trafficking. We ought to be standing up against the horrible things that are happening to our children. We ought to be standing up against abortion. We ought to be standing up against the things that kill children, that destroy children, that allow children to suffer. We ought to be standing against any of that. Any and all of that. That's our calling. If I can have an emotion for animals, certainly I can have emotion for children. Even in the womb, we see partial birth abortion and the destruction that causes, and to realize that those inside the womb, those human beings inside the womb feel pain. They feel the pain of abortion. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. It's not just abortion. It's sex trafficking. It's sexual abuse. It's verbal abuse and mental abuse and all of those things that come along with abuse. It is. But if we can have compassion over an animal, a small animal, a young animal, don't you think we ought to have some fired up passion for human beings, especially as children? I think we should. I think we should. I know we should. We should care for them. We should protect them. We should take a stand for them. Love you guys. Bye-bye.